right, so you all go through. So Jimmy, I would probably do another, like with Roy, I'll do more performance, acting like you need to walk with him, so to not draw any suspicion.
Okay.
You know, it's not for this champion. It's for
everybody
else. You know, walking like you belong.
All right. First one I got a 14 and 14.
Okay.
That was with advantage. So.
All right. So just it's like the majority of people. Most people don't look at these ring guards. They don't want to look at it exactly. You know,
it seemed like everybody was trying to get away from it. Yeah, the other guys were bowing their heads.
They don't want, because they're like, oh my gosh, are you here for me? Oh, if you see me, you know, like everyone is really nervous about it. So it doesn't really hurt. You know, you're just walking. Some people might think that he's there for you, or you've asked for him, or stuff like that. Anyone that using my roles, anyone that would actually see you go into this. What did I end up calling Bane? What? Bane's End?
Bane's End.
Anyone that's going into Bane's End with this, if they saw you, they probably think that you're taking them in there because there's some type of problem in there.
I'm going to tell him as we go in. Say I would recommend you leave your weapon
Then you
outside.
I thought you told him to leave it in the.
Yeah, you made him disarm.
Okay.
Yeah, he left it in that tone.
Okay. And say, do you have any that don't allow magical items inside the church? If you have any, hand them to me and I will put them where they need to go.
He hands you a couple of those stones.
Okay.
You know, those image stones that they. So that's everything else other than his armor.
Okay.
Do you want him to strip out of his armor?
Yeah, let's strip out the armor. I need to roll like persuasion or anything.
No.
Be like, in order for us to get you
trying.
healed, we need to take your armor off to be able to evaluate your injuries.
Okay, so they. Let's see if I have something handy that I can have this arm. Okay. All right. So he takes his armor off. I'm just
placeholder.
Yeah.
Yep.
This place.
No problem.
So it's like it's got a long cloak underneath all the armor and stuff is.
All right. And we're gonna walk down.
All right. You see the little.
You want to say anything to him?
Just watching. It's like, ooh. He's like, you look awful.
Yeah. I don't feel the greatest. We'll keep on walking over.
You look awful. And
I'm going to turn towards.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it?
No. I rolled something.
He's like,
I was looking for Graham. Where did I put Graham?
Little beggar girl?
Yeah, the beggar person. I thought I had him.
He was out here.
Is he inside that? Yeah. I was gonna say.
I don't think I put him in there.
No.
Oh, there he is. Yes,
I was hiding. Praying behind her. He's good about rolling around.
Graham's like, oh, I've noticed that you've looked better. Not by much, mind you. So if that armor wasn't already red, I think that we'd be having a hard time now, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I could definitely use a good bathing and have my armor cleaned up.
So, and at this point, remember, this person only sees you as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what did you tell him to convince to come here?
That we would get him healing.
So he looks. So this place doesn't do much healing. So and then the blonde barbarian steps out and he goes, yes, you should know, brother. It's like, you've left me and the order to go pursue these foolish games. These good gentlemen here have decided to bring you back to the path. He's like, where is the other one? It's like, did they fall in battle?
No, he's around.
So did you cast invisible back on you? So you can come in through the door if you want. I didn't know if you wanted to sneak in invisibly or not.
Well, I'll get behind him so he doesn't really see me.
Right. Well, it is dim in there.
Well, actually, yeah, I'll cast being invisible since I'm a halfling.
Well, that's just
No,
part
just
of your, that's
you don't know
that's
what it
part
is.
of your.
You just hiding.
All right. So being in dim light, you can cast it for free. So, because you can cast it in the light, but he doesn't notice you until you speak. And it's like, oh, there's the little one. It's like you all look like you've had your hands full, but you've completed your task. So Goodie will be happy. So this one here broke his contract with Goodie. He said he would serve Goodie, and instead he abandoned that power and ran off to help this city and whoever and whatever runs this place.
Okay, good.
The champion ring guard says, I earned my spot, and not through blood and torment that you do. It's like our parents would be so disappointed in you, brother. The blonde barbarian is like, they were until they helped build the foundations of this building. If you would have stuck around, you would have known that our parents saw the light. I was like, well, through what they could see through all the blood flowing through. It was glorious, brother. It took 7 whole days. 7. They truly were blessed to be able to hold out that long and endure their bane until their end. So brother, how long do you think that you can last? And let you know at this point that charm is gone. Like it's like him seeing his brother snapped him out of it.
Okay.
So he's got no armor. He's got like this knight is standing proudly there, just looking at his brother, just showing no fear, no nothing. Like he's pretty beat up. How much HP did you give him?
Not much.
Was it 11?
Never really said how much I gave him.
I
think it was 11.
He made us roll to get him up. I'm pretty sure it was like
it was 11.
10, 11, something like that.
Yeah, like it was. He did the 2d4 plus 4 and gave it to him. But he goes, brother, I am not so awful to understand that sometimes our end is not written. So I will give you a chance. My previous capture there has been hurt and wounded. Looks like very similar to you. I believe I'd be happy to give you a fighting chance. So would you wish to die with whatever code that you have, or would you willingly give yourself over to the end? And he points over to the bugbear, that beat up bugbear from earlier. He says, Which would you prefer? Stand your ground or die fighting, knowing that you will lose, even though the bugbear is hurt? It's like one-on-one, you cannot stand up to his claws and teeth.
He got 9 health.
So 9 health. So he says, so which is it? Will you endure? Or will you just throw your life away and be slaughtered by a beast? Who will then take your place? So what do you think? What do you think? What do you two think he should do?
I think he should.
I would die a glorious death.
I'd try to fight him.
I would try to fight.
So well, you both look at the bugbear. The bugbear will rip him apart.
I'd rather go down in flames and go down on my knees. But that's me.
Well, is it an ease or would it be in defiance?
If you're going down,
I'm asking like this is your all's mental.
Like if he goes down to that, it kind of says that he's
accepted.
He's accepted his fate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do you think like every minute holding out from being tortured or whatever these things are going to do to him, that's another minute, or does he walk in there and just know he only has a few seconds with the bugbear? Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm just getting your all's mental point of view of the situation. Like I said, it will not go either way. It's just this is this.
I say tries to fight it out. See if he wins somehow.
All right, so you would claw tooth and nail.
Yeah. Claw tooth and nail for every breath.
Okay. So the guard comes up. And he says, brother, do your worst. It's like, but just know, whatever you do to me, and you thinking that you'll see my end, it's like, I will endure, but at no point will I ever give in to the Bane's end. So, do what you wish. Throw me to your beast. So, it's like, pain me until you think that my body gives out. But either way, you will not get your satisfaction because you will not gain another follower back into your Bane's fold. He looks over and his brother's like, well, you will see. And he takes his axe and takes the flat part of it and smacks it. Smacks it on his brother's
Head.
face. Probably breaking his nose and making him go down.
Probably.
So Grimm's back in the air going, you all hear the sounds of coin. So it's like, man, both of you all look like garbage. What's sad is he looks better than the two of you. Pointing to the guard on the ground. He said, I told you I would be here to help. Do you wish me to sew your wounds up and help you?
Yes.
I look at him and I say, you say you're so good, so I'd like to see your magic.
No, it's not magic. Like he pulls out what looks like a fish hook.
I mean, like, I want to see like how good he is.
Alright, so I'm going to pull up his stat block for how he can help.
I'm gonna,
I said he's
before that happens though, I'm gonna drink a health potion.
Oh, so, sir. Oh, well, I was trying to save you a health potion.
Keep a list. You need that needs to be down here.
Alright, so let me look at this.
9.
Add your 9 back on there.
Hey, I don't blame you.
You never know, the fish hooks might mess you up.
No, you're not using magic. He's gonna stitch you up.
I know, I mean, like, it's gonna.
No. You notice that he pulls some out. There's a fire burning for it. He pulls out some tools. They're all piping red hot. And sterilizing them.
I got a little bit more health. Can I have your pen?
As I'm pulling up what he can do. If I can get to the right spot. Okay. So he can basically give you almost 8 points of health, right? Full health, not temp. For each stitch. So divide. See how many points of HP you got left.
19.
31.
To get to full. Find out how much you need. And you know how much you need.
45.
So divide that by 8. What, 5?
Yeah.
5.6.
Yeah, so you need 6 stitches.
48.
Divided by.
Divided by how many? 8. 48 divided by 8.
You need 6 too.
6.
Right.
6, 8, 48.
600.
So he says for 6 gold each, he will stitch you up and get your HP back.
Okay. Gladly pay 6.
So you can fill up your HP. Just take away 6 gold.
No, not damage.
Okay.
So minus 6.
What?
So minus 6 gold.
Yes.
Yeah,
Take your health all the way up. He says, thank you. Goodie will be having your reward come at daybreak. So, do you still have one? You have one spell slot back? Yeah. Okay. You don't have any of your stuff. I believe I have maybe one.
I look at Roy and I say, I think it's time for us to go now.
Yeah, I've got one seal left.
So, your barbarian friend says you are welcome to stay here and bask in the glory of the Red Keep here. You may take a short rest before you go in gratitude. They're willing to feed you, so if you want to do short rest, you might get some stuff back on short rest. So you get a short rest by going to the little campfire and hitting short rest.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Because you don't need to eating your stat stuff.
I even got a spell slot back.
Got all my seals back.
So,
Surprised I don't get some of them back. Long rest.
so in your short rest, you sit and you eat. Graham, of course, leaves to go report Goodie that you completed this task. And then again, he will be bringing your prize, and it will be in your room on your wake up. So at this level of rest and health, do you all venture anywhere, or do you go on to your little inn?
I said
Oh,
we
yeah.
go sleep.
Yeah, we're going to just go back to the inn.
So not really taking any sights, trying not to get
Nope.
seen.
Just
All right, so when you're at the end, you should at least have your slots. You'll be able to set your alarm or do whatever and do all that stuff. But it's at night though, so you can keep your invisible as long as you stay in there. Do you disguise him in any way, or do you all just walking through?
let's go walk in and just get another night.
Okay. So
Since it's nighttime, I'm gonna stay invisible.
yeah, so as long as you'll stay invisible. I
Just-
said, as long as
just
you're-
say you
as
need
long
a-
as you're keeping to the shadows and stuff, it's not burning your spell slots, not doing that.
Just tell them what you want. Like, are we sleeping here tonight? Or are
No.
we sleeping at that
So-
place?
yeah,
We're
where
going to the inn.
You're
Same
going-
place we was at
Yeah,
before.
you're going back to your inn. But you won't be invisible when you go into the front door. It will be lit.
Oh, okay.
But you got there.
Just gonna,
But didn't you you bought several days there, though, didn't you? You didn't just buy one night.
well, I wanted to try it out because I didn't know where we was going to go.
Okay, so the innkeeper's there, and he goes, "Oh, so we're back." It's like I'm glad you enjoyed the place. Again, do you wish to?
Yes. I'd like 7 days to start out with.
All right, so it gives you a week. So you burn because what is this one gold, wasn't it?
1 gold. Yeah, we would like the same room we had before.
Okay, the double. That's fine. So in that corner, he says, "I was hoping you'd be back." So.
Good night, sir. We'll hit the hay.
Alright, so you all go. Do you set your?
I set the alarm the same way I did last time.
Okay, so you set the alarm, so it's safe, and then Grim will bring your gift.
So can we take a long rest?
Yeah, so you can take your long rest. I'll tell you now, nothing will disturb you through. So you'll get the
The full night.
full night. Maybe after a few hours, you think you hear some bells in the distance, just some ringing, ding ding ding. That's way off in the distance.
Nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Oh no, I got a colt coming to there. Find us.
Nothing to worry.
Well, I mean, I've got ideas of what it could be.
So I don't know. Maybe
They could be missing a guard,
like a very, very prominent
figure, you know,
figure.
has disappeared.
So, like I said, he's pretty tough. So, with that, we'll see what type of gift did you get.